Earlier this year, the Apple Vision Pro was released to be a productivity powerhouse, but it cost a staggering $3,500. Facebook or Meta already had a foot in the game with the $500 Meta Quest headset or Oculus Quest VR headset. But what if a company, let's say Google, released a $100 entry-level VR headset? Would you be interested? Let's talk about it. In 2016, Google released this, the Google Daydream VR headset. Google's take on what a VR headset should be at the time. A headset that connected to your phone and used your phone screen as the interface for the VR. I want to find out, why didn't this catch on? Would it sell today? And can you buy anything similar to this now? If you like all things Google, then hit that subscribe button and join us Pixel Pals. Right, now I'm going to take this off and show you how it works. So you've already seen this flap at the front with the elastic strap on just to lock your phone in. Because down here, that's where you would put your phone in and then you just pop it over the top, lock your phone in. In fact, let's open this up so we can see inside. There's a set of lenses in there and those are set in there. They're not adjustable at all. And then if we flip it round, this cushion bit, it's really soft, the bit that fits on your face. And it is Velcro as well, so you can just pull it out, wash it and then put it back in. One thing I was worried about with this was this strap, like, is it going to be enough to hold the weight? But it turns out this thing's just pretty light. What is it? It's mainly plastic, fabric, and the lenses. The heaviest thing that's going to be in this is your phone that you slide in the front. And if you're wondering what this little divot is for at the front, it comes with its own little remote. Google liked this design so much that they used it for the TV remote. Before you ask, should you run out and buy one of these? No, you shouldn't. It's not very good at all. But the idea of it is really good. In fact, I bought this one for £11, so if you want it, put it on display or something. I'm not the boss of you. So, Daydream OS isn't supported anymore, so I did have to go to a bit of a sketchy website to get the Daydream app and to get it to work. So let's see if I can load it up now. So, that's what it looks like on the home screen. So you got the Daydream app, so I'm just going to click on that, see if it loads up. While I'm waiting for this to load, I am testing it on my Google Pixel 2 XL. I would not recommend testing this on like whatever phone you're using as your main phone. I have no idea if it's going to break this phone or if it's just a sketchy link or anything. But let's see if it works. There we go. So it's telling me to put the phone in the headset. So I'm just going to slide it in the front, pull this over the top. And there we go. Where's the controller? This isn't going to show for you in the recording, but if you've seen any VR reviews in the past, you'll have heard them talk about this thing called the screen door effect. And it's where it looks like you're looking through a screen door at the content. And it's pretty bad with this. It's like I'm right next to the screen door. The screen door's at my face and I'm looking right through it. This definitely looks like I've run at the screen door and it's imprinted on my face. Yeah, it looks really dark to me, but let's see if we can get anything to work. Where's the controller? There we go. So good thing about this controller as well is the little touchpad on the top is actually like a swiping pad. You just like swipe across it to move things, but then you can use it to like a wand to wand it around as well. So let's have a look at the library, see what we've got in here. So we've got YouTube or the Play Store. So let's have a look at the Play Store to see what we can actually download. Is the Play Store going to work? The Play Store looks like it's not going to work, but at least we've got YouTube already downloaded. So let's try this again. Let's try it with YouTube. So it's not very clear at all, which is kind of what you get with like a one-size-fits-all set of lenses in there. It's not going to be perfect for everybody. Like I wouldn't sit and watch a whole movie through this. But you got, home, 360 videos, movies, subscriptions. Let's see. Can we search for Mr. Beast? Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird sensation. You can't really see it very well at all. It's very pixelated. The screen door effect is real, and the sound feels like it's shooting at my eyeballs, which is a really weird sensation. You know what? Let's take this off for a bit. Anyway, but back to the idea of this thing. Oh, you can see how it's been pressed on my face. Maybe I've got it set a bit too tight. But yeah, the idea of this thing, a VR headset which lets you upgrade the headset every time you upgrade your phone, it seems like a great entry-level product. You pay £100 or $100 once to get the accessory, and then it just upgrades every time you upgrade your phone. Why do you think this didn't catch on? To me, this is the perfect entry-level product, and I just don't get it. It was reported that it was cancelled because sales had slumped and they really weren't selling many of them at all. Google thought that part of the problem was that users couldn't access the regular apps in a VR setting, which I guess that's kind of what Apple and Meta are kind of working towards at the moment, that you can use them for everything. I didn't think that was that big of a deal. My initial thought was maybe this was just a bit ahead of its time, similar to Google Glass. But a quick look on Amazon does show loads of similar devices to this that you can buy today, and none of them look like they're selling good either. So here now I guess I have an £11 piece of Google memorabilia which I can put on the shelf and maybe get out every now and again for a bit of nostalgia. A bit of memorabilia from the Google graveyard. There are some positives to take away from this. If you thought this was a good idea and you're looking for a cheap entry into the VR world, well, there's lots of options to choose from on Amazon. And they're all about £30 to £50, so relatively cheap. And if you like collecting Google tech, well, this one was £11, so it's a cheap one that you can get your hands on. There's a list of products I'd like to see Google release. Over-ear headphones, AirTag competitors, a better Pixel watch. It's low on the list for me, but maybe I would like to see Google take another go at a VR headset. You know it's got to be killing Google seeing Meta trying to become the Android of the VR world. Bill Gates said not making the other key smartphone operating system was one of his biggest misses in his career. Google won't want to make that mistake with VR. Short video today, I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to become a Pixel Pal, we talk all things Google.